Well, the grain bins didn't blow away. And what's going on? Well, we're just having morning coffee. And we got another rain last night. And 2.5 tenths. And it's still kind of thundery weather. Might get more here yet this morning. We don't need this rain right now. What do? Go back in the house and finish my coffee. That's what I'm gonna do. We'll catch you guys later. Woo! Looky. Massey Ferguson 35, 25 foot swather. Yeah, we've had it since last year. Used it last year even. Anyway, but when I store it, because we're storing it outside, I store it, I take the canvases off, so the canvases don't get buggered up. Anyways, because it rained another 2.5 tenths, so like it's only been 2.5 days since the last rain. Like it rained last night, and it was 2 days prior we had basically 4 tenths. Now another 2.5, so we're up to 1/2 inch in the last 2.5 days basically. The ground is still wet. The fucking grass, even the short grass here and the tall grass, like on the other side of the trees here, is just sloppy wet. Nothing's drying today. There is a bit of a breeze, but the humidity is through the roof. We still got water puddles right there. Like, how the hell is a guy supposed to get his friggin' haying done when it's always wet like this? Like, some guys were hoping to get their second cut and baled and in prime quality, because all of the first cut got rained on so much, right? Well, Christ, here I am. I only got 30 acres left to cut, guys. Like, but I'm scared to take more down because of all those water runs we cut when we were having all the cutting trouble because it was so heavy. And actually, see there? The ditch here, I was gonna round bale it, but it got friggin' rained on. Anyways, I ain't too worried about the friggin' ditch. But anyway, how's a guy supposed to get rocking and rolling and really hammer on getting this stuff cut and baled? Because you can only cut 20 or 30 acres at a time. Well, you can cut a shitload, but do you run the risk of cutting a shitload and having it all rained on and wrecked? Or do you cut 20, 30 acres, get it baled off, and then cut another 20 or 30 acres and work at getting it baled off? Like, it's just friggin' ridiculous, right? As it is, we haven't really got all that much stuff baled with no rain. I think all total we've got about 30 acres worth of product that never got rained on. Anyway, what the hell are we doing? We're going down the road. That's what we're doing. We're talking to you. What do you want me to do? It rained. LOL. There, that's what we're doing. We're gonna go do some summer fallow work for the rest of the afternoon here. The swather's basically ready to rock and roll. I gotta get some new sickles. I had a broken one on it from last year. So we gotta replace one sickle. Canvases are in it. Other than that, all it needs is a quick grease job on the PTO shaft and a little bit of oiling here and there, and she's good to go. So checked it all over. Everything looks good at this point, so yeehaw. But there's the disc, and we're gonna go disc some organic summer fallow. See you when we get there. Alrighty guys, well, here's the organic summer fallow. How can you tell it's organic? It's freaking green as all hell. Well, maybe that's how it works in this neck of the woods for organic summer fallow. I've seen some other organic type guys. Their summer fallow is black as coal. It looks good. But my summer fallow, it don't look too good. I've only been over this once. This is second pass. But the old disker's doing a pretty nice job. You know, for a machine that was built in the late 70s, early 80s, it works pretty good. I can't complain too much. It is a disc, and prone to discs, you blow up bearings and shit like that, and they're a bitch to change because you got to pull the gang completely out of them. But when everything is working nice, they work really nice. What the fuck? Pedal bikers going down the back road. They do a nice job. This one does anyway. I'm quite happy with this purchase. So this was one of the first pieces of dirt farming equipment that CP and I bought when we decided that we're going to start plowing up some ground. It was this disc. You know, like I got this disc for, what the hell was it, like $2,500? And it took a little bit of, we didn't really have to do any fixing on it per se. There was a couple of bearings that we had to replace in it, but other than that, it's been a pretty good solid little machine, really. Had one at one point on the wing, it friggin' was breaking out, cracked out, and had to weld it on it. But other than that, friggin' sunshine in the eyeballs. It's been a pretty good machine. And yeah, the dirt, it's not mud, but even here, the dirt is sticking to the tires just a little bit. Now, why is it so friggin' rough? Because all I've done in this field is cultivate once, and I know it was gonna be rough, but I told myself, be prepared, because we're gonna cut across diagonally, and I'm a little bit sharper than I should be. I should have been at more of an angle, but anyway, we're cutting this crosswise, southwest. How's this working? Yeah, southwest to northeast type of thing. At the angle across the furrow rut from the cultivator. And the cultivator furrow rut was done there back end of June, beginning of July. So I can't remember exact day or whatever, but I know it was like end of June, first part of July. So figure, well, it's too goddamn wet to freaking do any haying, so I might as well be out here doing this. Anywho, it's looking good to me. We'll catch you guys later. I'll bring you back a little bit later on. Hopefully we get this done here today. Talk to you. Well, it's not perfectly black, guys, but it's a lot better. We're not done out here yet. We still got that east side of the field to wrap up, but we're more than half done. We're 3/4 done anyways. So I'm just working my way down to where we got to start from again. But it's a lot better than what it was, because she was not very pretty to look at. And it's a lot smoother now that we've hit it with the disc. Still a little bouncy, but not as bad as it was. And that's our barley over there that we've got slated for combining. I will be doing at least one round around it with the haybine here right away. I'm hoping to get onto that here this week, onto our green feed stuff. And just because we have a pull type haybine, or swather I mean. So with pull type swather, when I can't pick everything up, so what's behind the tractor is lost. So this way I'll be doing at least one round with the haybine, and we can bail that off and it's not lost, right? Anyway, continue on. We got this corner, we got a couple hours out here yet, so we'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, she's 8:15. We got her done. Took us basically 6 hours. So that ain't so bad. 45 acres, 6 hours. Disc her all down. Could always come out here and, if I had the time, I don't know if we're gonna have the time, but, and I don't harrow in the dark, and the harrow's not here. If the harrows were here, I'd harrow this right now. It'd only take me a couple hours to harrow. It was 60 feet. But anyways, got her done. Going home for supper, 8:15 at night. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, Mr. Rooster. Foggier than all hell. Barely see the bushes across the road. Out there. And it's wet. Wet, wet, wet. Everything is just dripping. This is what you get at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's supposed to last till noon. Later.